Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. If you're new subscribers and this is the type of content that you'd like, kindly consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for staying tuned. Well, on today's video we're going to tackle some of the problems that we encounter during shaving, or some of the mistakes that we've been doing while we are shaving. Some of the methods that we use for hair removal are like waxing, using of a laser machine to just remove the hairs that we have, using of the shaving creams, i.e. the famous Vit, and also using of an epilator. But on today guys, we're going to focus mainly on shaving. Mistake number one that we have been doing is not hydrating the place, guys. We all know, everybody who takes a shower knows that even before showering, just showering, at least you need to lather the soap on the showering smooths and just shower, or at least water needs to just run your body down the body before you go in with that soap or whichever. Basically, while shaving, at least you need to hydrate the places that you're going to shave. What do I mean by that? Basically, if you're going right in with shaving, just take a towel, just dip it in hot water, then apply on the places that you're going to shave. Let it sit there for at least 15 minutes. Then now you can go in with your shaving cream and just shave. That's basically what you needed to do. However, some of us do not hydrate the places, like we just go in with our shavers and just dig in and just remove the hairs, which is so bad. That is why we end up with cuts and razor bumps and all that, simply because we just don't follow the instructions of shaving. So kindly, if you really want a smooth skin, just hydrate the place, and you just need to hydrate the place, let it be moisturized before at least you shave. Shaving mistake number two that we have been doing is dry shaving, guys. Dry shaving. So if you have no cream, or if you have no any other thing or powder or anything that you need to shave, as in high school we would not have this like fancy creams and all, or exfoliating or whatever, or mousse. No, do what we'll continuously practically do is going with our bathing soap, lathering the parts, then shaving, and it will help. Maybe not so perfect, but it will help. But here while we are at home, at least try invest with one thing that you can use to shave your places. Like, try, even if you're going to use either the powder, try and get one of these, either the powder, the shaving powder, also use the showering mousse. Just make sure you don't shave dry, because it will leave you with shaving cuts, which is not so pleasant and such. Mistake number three that we have been doing is using a blunt shaving tool. First of all, which shaving tools do you guys use? Could you comment down below so that you can share? Personally, I use the Soilel, the one that Aziad is kind of advertising. It is so far so good. It has been the best. Like, it works for me. I don't know what works for you guys, but that works for me quite well. Now, which is the period that you should exchange that shaving tool? That shaving tool should be exchanged after 3 times after use. After you use it like for 3 times, just exchange it. It means it needs an upgrade, so that just to avoid these razor bumps, these cuts, whatever it is. After 3 times, just exchange it. Some of us use it even over a month, over 2 months, and then you wonder why it's not working. It's basically because you've not exchanged it. You continuously overuse it, then it becomes blunt, then you still forcing it on your places, gives you cut, you still complain. Maybe you come up with issue, oh, it was not from a good company. Oh no, it basically means you're overusing it. So make sure you change your razors after 3 times after you've bought it, or By the way, I'll advocate for this. Is not a paid anything. It's not advertising. I'll recommend you to use Solel. This, it comes in two, so at least when you buy it, you're sure you'll use it. Okay, it depends with how often you do shave. You know, depends with how often you do shave. But personally, maybe I shave, say, 3 times a month. So it means a pack of Solel is able to like take me up to like 2 months, you know. So it's, for me, it works. So I don't know what works for you, but also comment down below so that we can see what we can use. Also, another shaving mistake that we do is shaving one place over and over again. Now, what is the best technique of shaving? Now, let's say you're in the bathroom, you've already showered, you've already hydrated the place, you're ready for shaving. What do? Which is the direction that you shave? How do you shave? Because that determines how your skin will be left there, you know. It is recommended, or it's advised, that you shave once, twice, then thrice. Don't overdo it. Like, don't want to just go and remove everything. No, then take your time, go slowly. That's a very sensitive space. So take your time, go in slowly, gently, you know. Shave, 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 but don't do it like 5 times. You want to remove all the hairs. No, be gentle with that place. Which gives us to another shaving mistake that we make: applying too much pressure. Yo, that place is very gentle. Why are you applying so much pressure? Practically, what you do is just gentle, 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 and take care of all that hair that is around that place. Just shave as gently as you can, so as to avoid the irritation of the skin, because also you're using the blades. So you can imagine you're applying pressure, you're shaving continuously, and you want to remain with a very good, no, it won't happen. Don't overshave. If the razor is not blunt, it will do the work. So just go in slowly by slowly, take your time, shave it, so as to avoid these ingrown hairs, bumps and cuts, because they are not so pleasant. Also, they are painful, you know. Another shaving mistake that we continuously do is not shaving in the right direction. You just know it's, I'm going to shave, so what do? I just need a razor or whatever I need and just go. No, there is a recommended way that you need to shave. You have to shave in the direction where the hair is going. Well, that's my baby. So guys, sorry about that. You have to shave where the hair is going. Let's say, for example, your hair are going on the left, towards the left, or they are going towards the right. So you have to shave it on where it's going. Otherwise, if you shave it on the wrong direction, where they are towards or away from it, it just, otherwise, if you shave on the wrong direction, that's when you get ingrown hair, guys. And getting rid of ingrown hairs is something else. Like, it's quite a job, you know, and they are painful. You can imagine these little hairs grows on the surface, and you can't remove them. Sometimes remove them with the shaving tool, you know. So to avoid them, because they are a lot of work, just shave the direction where your hair is. What you need to do is just check the places that you're shaving, and look at them. Okay, where they are my hairs growing towards? Is it left? Is it right? Now shave against that. Shaving mistake number 8 that we do: not exfoliating. Now, it depends with how your shower routine is, or how you've planned your shower will be, you know. But it's been advised that at least when you're shaving, try to exfoliate, because exfoliating removes the superficial air. So imagine, after all this, then going in with a shaver, it means your job is going to be very, very easy. The hairs are going to have loosened up, so it's even easy for you to just tackle any other small hairs, the ingrown hairs, everything that is there. So guys, try exfoliate and try use a good cream, a cream that will work for you. I'll recommend this because I've tried it and it works the magic for me. So you find your exfoliating cream that just basically works for you and just work with it, at least during shaving. Mistake number 9 that we make is stretching the skin so much. Guys, doing this totally makes everything bad, because you're trying to just stretch it and just remove what is there, and just, no, don't. Just pull it a little bit, shave, then another part, shave, slowly, gently. But stretching that skin so much, it just costs you, everything has some consequences. Just stretch a little bit, remove what needs to be removed. Furthermore, you're not shaving like once a month, or you're going to do it quite often so as to keep that area looking nice. So just stretch a little bit, shave, then that's it. Don't overdo it. Remember, just don't. Mistake number 10 that we do during shaving is not moisturizing the skin. Let me tell you guys, I got to learn this recently. Like, I never knew that you're supposed to apply maybe moisturizer on maybe your armpit, your lady areas, or your private areas. I didn't know. I just knew that place, it's just that, like, after shaving, I'd use, like, after shaving, I'd usually just use some little oil, just like that, and that's it. But I realized actually it's not even after shaving. It's not like basically after shaving. Every other day after just taking a bath, even before applying that Laurent, that whatever, you need to just also moisturize the areas. You need to just keep it as moisturized as possible, because as any other place would want to be moisturized, to be soft, to be whatever, also those places need to be as moisturized as possible, as soft as possible. Just as you want your face to look nice, you also want these places to look nice. So also, not only when shaving, so not necessarily at after or before shaving, or no, have an habit of moisturizing this place every now and then, because it gives you a good job while shaving. Mistake number 11, shaving mistake number 11 that we do, not rinsing the blade. Guys, after shaving, after doing all that thing, some of us, sometimes you just rinse it and you just leave it, you assume it's clean. No, you're supposed to wash it. Just make sure that it doesn't have any more hairs after use. You wash it just nicely as you can. Make sure you don't leave any hairs, any germs, or anything there. Keep it dry, then keep it where you're supposed to keep it, so that you use it any other time that needs be. Make sure it's as clean as possible. You remember, this is a blade going in your body, maybe your private parts, so it needs to be as clean as possible, away from germs and away from all those bad things. Make sure you wash it, sterilize it if it's possible, but if it's not important, just make sure it's clean. Mistake number 12 that we make during shaving, guys, that depends with if you shave the face and say the legs. With the lady parts, I've not yet known if this is applicable, but at least with the face and the legs, I'm so sure of not using a face mask. Now, when it comes to the face, imagine when you've shaved, then you use that relaxing face mask, and it just cools the places down, cools your face. It makes makes you feel so good and refreshed. Also, enable just irritability to just go lower, as compared to when you have shaved and just moisturized and left it like that. It is recommended, it's advised, it's not a must. but it's recommended after, you know, shaving your face, just use a mask. After also shaving, for those who shave their legs, there's a foot mask that's available now in the market. Legs, you can also Google and find other alternative as to how you can keep your legs, you know, cooled and feel good without that razor or whatever, you know. Again, we're doing all this to just make our places, that the places that you're shaving, as comfortable as possible, with no razor bumps, with no cuts, with no ingrown hairs, for us to just feel good after shaving. So thank you guys for sticking with me till this part. Again, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment. Guys, let's just get ourselves to 100 subscribers at least by the end of the month. Thank you. Bye bye.